Hi guys, welcome to Jazz Journey. Thank you for selecting this video. If you're looking for a palette that has neutrals but a lot of pink shades there, you have a combination of matte with some shimmer, then this could be your palette. If it doesn't bother you spending the $49, or if you just love Urban Decay Naked and you just want to add this to your collection. But if you're looking for something to get all those shades but for a more affordable price, then this could be your dupe. This could be the palette that you could get. This one is called Reloaded Iconic Neutrals number 2, and Makeup Revolution has really nice palettes. I remember actually the first palette that I got was the one that it was a dupe for from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I really like that palette. I didn't even know that was a dupe. I just like the shades of colors there, and then later on I realized it was a dupe. But then I purchased this one because I didn't have that many pink shades, and I felt like this has so many nice tones in there, and there's so matte and shimmer, and I thought this was very pretty. So I'm going to show you a tutorial using both palettes. So on this eye I used the Makeup Revolution palette, and on this eye I used the Urban Decay palette, to see if I'm able to come up with the same makeup look using similar shades and see how it comes out on my eyes. I'm gonna say that most of the shades from here are very soft and they are pigmented, but for the first one I did struggle to find the same shade. I was using Juicy, the shade Juicy for Urban Decay, so I started using this shade here, but this one I thought it was a matte, but it has like a matte with the shimmer there, and as you can see it's more like the color of my skin, but I had to mix it with this one right here. The bad thing about these shades, I couldn't tell you the color. For the Makeup Revolution, all I could do is show you the picture of which one I used. So once I use this one here, and I mix it with this shade here, you will see that it does resemble that nice shade from Juicy. But as you can see in the tutorial, you will see that I did apply the shimmer just using my fingers, and it worked pretty good. The same go with the Makeup Revolution. I think it's a pretty good dupe. It's $7. Some shades are almost missed because the tones could be a little bit more on the warm tones, more instead of more peachy, could be a little bit more pink, but the final results I felt like it was pretty close. So some colors are very similar to the Urban Decay, and I could say that it's somewhat of a dupe since I was able to recreate a makeup look using matte but also using some shimmers in there as well. You have 15 shades here while you have 12 here, so some of them you can mix and match with this one to kind of like recreate the shades that you're looking for in this one. So you know, it could be to me it's a dupe because I was able to recreate a makeup look. Some are missed and some are hit. Actually, some are pretty close to the original palette, so I just wanted to share with you and see if this palette that I have is kind of similar to this one. This one is pretty good, so if you really want to get this one, take advantage when they do offer those coupons from Ulta or sometimes from Sephora. Get gift cards as well. That way you're able to save if you're really interested in this one. But if you just want to get similar shades from this one and just have a pink palette, I think this is a really good dupe. So I hope you like this video, the tutorial, and also the swatches. And if you have any comments, if you really like the original or you really prefer the dupe, leave that in the comment section, just A or B. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Until the next video, you give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe. So until the next video. I'm just so excited to do this tutorial to see if this palette is a dupe. The bad thing is that Makeup Revolution doesn't have the names for the shades, so I'm just going to show you the pictures. I'm starting with Juicy, which is a really soft pink peach shade. I only had to apply it twice because the pigmentation was really nice and it felt really soft. For the Makeup Revolution, I started with the one in the corner, but then I had to apply more of the other pink one next to it because it wasn't so pigmented. But once I blended those, I felt like it was a good match. Now I'm going with Bing, which is it's much of a darker pink, but seems like a touch of purple there. This one was really nice too, but this one felt a little bit patchy, didn't feel as soft once I tried it with my fingers. Then I used a similar color from Makeup Revolution, and I felt like it did had a similar color to it. So far blending those colors came out pretty good. You just have to apply a little bit more from the Urban Decay to give me that same tone. Next, I'm going to go with the darkest shade, This is called Privacy. In the palette, it seemed more of a brown tone, but the more I apply it, the more of a dark brown touch of black is giving me. Because the same palette, the palette for Makeup Revolution was giving me more of a brown tone and not a gray. And right here is where you see more of a difference. Now it's ready for a cut crease, and then I'm going to show you my final look. Once I finished with the cut crease, I picked 3 shades that were all shimmer, and I used my fingers on both sides. The first one I used was Turn On, and that was the same one that I used for my brow bone. This one is the lightest shade, and it's a very cold, like champagne tone. I really like the shimmer also from the Makeup Revolution. Then I went with the softest pink shimmer shade they have, and it's called Bang Bang. I just kept dabbing until I was happy with the tone. I wanted to make sure that you could see the difference between the champagne color, which is Turn On, and the Bang Bang. And I did the same thing with the Makeup Revolution. I did like that the pigmentation in both are really spot on. Then I finally finished with Young Love, which is the darkest pink that is shimmer from the Urban Decay. And I did the same thing with the Makeup Revolution. I did use the brush to kind of blend it all well. I do it gently to make sure that it blends nicely so that way you don't see where each shade starts. And at the end, I applied that matte shade, Privacy, which is that dark brown, just to kind of like make sure it comes all together in the corner. To clean it up, I used a matte lightest shade that's called Hotspot. I cleaned the brow bone, then I put Turn On the shimmer, and that's just how I finished my makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it.